Hello everyone, welcome back. So, have you ever felt nervous about explaining a career gap in an SAP FI interview? If yes, you are not alone. Many professionals take a break for personal reasons, be it family, further studies, health, or even a career transition. But the real challenge comes when you are asked, why is there a gap in your resume? Or have you kept up with SAP updates? Or many similar kind of questions can raised against you. So in this video, I will break down exactly how to answer career gap related questions confidently without feeling stuck or uncomfortable. Whether your gap was for a few months or a few years, I will share real world examples, practical strategies, and the best ways to showcase your skills so that you can impress interviewers and land your dream SAP FI jobs. So let's get started. I have narrowed down five most of the questions. I am not saying that this exactly the interviewer will ask you, but somewhere nearby, if you are carrying that gap, then to breach that answer, to breach the career gap, you have to smartly answer the question, right? And I think these five questions somewhere related to each other, so you can prepare your own answers accordingly. I am just giving you a structured manner answer or a simple answers where you can, if you reply in this manner, then at least the interviewer will feel confident about you and you yourself will be feeling confident about yourself. Okay? So definitely without getting delayed, let's get started. So, the first questions can be asked like, can you explain the gap in your employment history? So, you can see, I am saying that I am giving you a simple way of answering, but that doesn't mean that you do ratification and read out exactly the same line. No. I'm just giving you the content. Definitely, you can add, subtract, and can reframe your sentences as per your wish. Fine, but you will at least have an idea how to answer the question. And so in this case, you will reply like, yes, I took a career break from, you will mention the date. If you wish, from start date to end date, due to give any your personal reason. It could be like family responsibilities, further studies, health reasons. If you are a female, there could be like you are enjoying your motherhood or any other reasons, right? So during this time, I made sure to stay engaged with SAP FI by mention some of the activities like any online courses or freelance project. If you have contributed to some forums, so mentioned it. I always knew I would return to the industry, so I kept myself updated with the latest SAP S4HANA updates and best practices. Now I am fully ready to contribute again and excited to bring bring my experience back into the workforce. Fine. Now, see, even the questions could be asked in this way, like how have you kept your SAP FI skills current during your time away? So you can reply in this way, like even though I wasn't working full time, I never really disconnected from SAP FI. I took the opportunity to refresh my skills by enrolling in courses on platforms like you can mention the relevant platforms, whether it be SAP Learning Hub, any paid courses like Udemy, Coursera, or YouTube videos. Okay? I also participated in SAP community discussions and followed industry updates to stay in touch with the latest changes. Additionally, I worked on a few self-initiated projects like creating financial reports and testing new configuration in a demo environment. Demo environment means you have taken some free SAP server where you have practiced all this configuration and testings, fine, which helped me stay sharp. So even though I had a career gap, my learning never stopped. Next question could be in this way, like what challenges did you face re-entering the workforce and how did you overcome them? So one of the biggest challenges was getting back into the hiring process, understanding what employers are looking for and aligning myself with those expectations. Also, since SAP FI has been evolving, I had to make sure I was up to date with changes in S4HANA, especially in areas like Universal Journal. You can explain few things about AC Doka and new text compliance updates. To overcome this, I dedicated time to structured learning, networked with professionals, and even practiced hands-on configuration on an SAP demo system. Now I feel confident in my ability to jump back into a project and contribute effectively. How do you plan to handle any potential skill gaps after your career break? So you can respond in this way, like I believe learning is a continuous process whether you have a career gap or not. I have already identified key areas where I needed a refresh, like mention some specific topics like asset accounting, GST updates, bank reconciliation process, any topics related to S4 HANA. Okay, so I have been working on them through courses, hands-on practice, and discussion with industry peers. Additionally, I plan to continue upskilling by attending SAP training sessions and staying engaged in the SAP community. I see my career break as a phase of learning rather than a setback. Finally, if you are asked, like, can you share a recent example where you applied your SAP FI knowledge? So, see, again, I'm telling you, no need of uh, speaking the same line or same content. Definitely you can add on, you can subtract as per your requirement. Okay, I am just giving you this in detail so that at least even if you read and you remember few of the lines, you can modify it accordingly, and also few key tips which I will be giving you once I complete this, which you should always follow. So in this question, now coming down to this question, you can reply in this way, like, of course, even though I wasn't working full time, I made sure to keep my SAP FI skills sharp. I practiced key financial processes in an SAP demo system, focusing on areas like automatic payment program, text configuration, and bank reconciliation. This helped me stay updated with S4 HANA changes, especially in areas like the Universal Journal and real-time financial reporting. Additionally, I followed SAP community discussion where professionals shared real-world challenges. I tried solving those scenarios in my practice system, like handling GST adjustment in SAP FI or setting up new asset depreciation rules. These exercises gave me hands-on exposure and reinforced my problem-solving skill. So even though had a career gap, I proactively stay engaged with SAP FI and ensured my skills remained relevant. So these are the common thing which might get asked if you carry some career gap, and you can definitely twist according to your requirement. But key takeaways which I will be advising you when you are handling some career gap related question. First, please be honest and also confident. Okay, don't be apologetic about your gap. It's okay, there are various people, and I think everyone do take a career gap due to some responsibilities and all. So do not try to overshadow it, do not try to cover it up. Be honest but also be confident. Instead, highlight what you did during that time. Show that you were not sitting idly or you were just not fulfilling the responsibility. You were actually brushing up your talent, your skills, fine, and keeping yourself updated with the transition, with the new changes in SAP. Fine. Now, show your commitment to learning. Also, employers always want to see that you have stayed updated with the industry trends. So always show your commitment towards your learning. Fine. Now also give some real example. Now instead of just saying that I took courses from Udemy, Coursera, YouTube channels, and any other SAP platform, rather mention some specific topics you learned and projects you worked on. That will actually give confidence to your employer as well, right? Now, and also always highlight your readiness, like you are always ready to take whatever comes along your way, and on a very strong note. Okay, emphasizing your enthusiasm and preparedness to return. It should show the employer that how much you want this job, or and how much you have prepared yourself despite carrying that lack of, in your resume, of, whether it be career gap or whether it be any other challenges. Okay, so always try to refine yourself, always try to keep yourself updated, है ना? So I think this will be enough for you to justify yourself if you are carrying a career gap and you are planning to resume to work again. So that's all about today's class. Thank you and have a good day.